Dear friends, to understand today's reflection, precisely the role that our Blessed Mother played in my life, we need to have right disposition. The disposition of an individual keenly listening to the narration of a child who is sharing one of his deep, intimate experiences of his childhood. Let us create such an atmosphere now and continue to listen. When I reflect on my personal devotion to Mary, actually it started long before I came to the aspirant age at Don Bosco, Vadala, Cochin, as a class 7 student, the year 1971. My dad, who was a businessman, was a benefactor of Don Bosco Matunga, Bombay. Every now and then we used to receive parcels from Reverend Father Maschio containing medals of Mary Help of Christians, Don Bosco, Dominic Savio, Miraculous Scapular of Dominic Savio, and various prayer booklets under Don Bosco magazine. So from early childhood, I was very much familiar with the names of Mary Help of Christians, Don Bosco, and Dominic Savio. To add flavor to this familiarity with the names of saints, my own dad was a very strong devotee of Mary, our mother. He used to take special interest in celebrating the month of May in the parish, which used to be an annual event at my home parish. Being young, you can imagine, I also used to take part in all these celebrations at the parish every year. The house being just 10 minutes walking distance from the church, it was very easy to. To add to all this, what attracted me most was a personal prayer that my dad used to say before a small statue of Our Lady that he had placed in his Alamara every day before he would leave home for his business. I literally used to be standing behind him to collect the key of the Alamara, which was a daily practice because I was his key keeper. This continued for years. Until one day, I asked him to give me that statue of Our Lady, which I wanted to keep in my bedroom. I must have been in class 5 at that time. He also bought me a small wooden niche and helped me to place it in my bedroom. It was my weekend hobby on Saturdays to decorate my Our Lady, as I used to call her. I used to climb on a table to do all this decorative work at that small age. One day, the unavoidable happened, precisely because of the risk I was taking to climb onto the table and reach out to the niche placed on the wall to do the weekly decoration of my Our Lady. A small statue slipped out of my hands, fell through the window to the outer cemented veranda. I still remember running, crying out loud to my mother. The statue had fallen onto the front veranda. My mother also rushed from the kitchen to the front veranda, maybe to console me in case if the statue was broken in the impact of its fall from a height. Believe it or not, though both of us expected to see a shattered statue, to our surprise we found that there was not even a scratch on the statue of Mary, my mother, my Our Lady, as I used to call her those days. Today, as I reflect, I am just visualizing to myself where would have been my personal devotion to Our Lady if that statue were to break in the impact of his fall that day. And my weekly habit of decorating her niche had stopped once and for all at that tender age. I leave it to your imagination. Since then, it was my habit to light a small lamp in front of my Our Lady every night before I would even light the main oil lamp in front of the house. That must have been when I was in class 4 or 5. I had a small steel oil lamp with wicks, which was given to me by my eldest brother, Sebastian, after he left his job in Tamil Nadu, before taking up a job in Kerala. The lighting of lamp before Our Lady became a regular practice, and I used to utter a few words with closed eyes before her. I don't know what I used to say. I might have been just imitating my daddy, I can very well remember my mother peeping from the back and seeing all this, what I was up to. When I was in class 7, I got selection in Don Bosco Verdudala Cochin after the summer camp in 1971. I was expected to join Verdudala Don Bosco in June 1971. Preparations were going on. The packing was on. I just did not know what to do with my statue of Our Lady in my room. I was a little troubled. Finally, I came across a beautiful idea. We had a model boat fixed onto the wall in front of the house. I don't know what inspired me. I thought of fixing Our Lady onto the model boat in front of my house, not knowing at that time that I would be receiving her maternal assistance in my life, which would be so very turbulent. That too, after my priesthood in 1986. Looking back into my 39 years of priesthood, I am more than convinced to say that it was a significant prophetic intervention of our Blessed Mother in my life, telling me powerfully, Tommy, however turbulent the going be, I will be with you. I don't think I would have survived a single day of my priesthood to this day, or my very life for that matter, without the direct intervention and the assistance of our Blessed Mother in my life. Probably the only reason behind my decision to construct Marian Center in Kerala as a homage to Mother Mary, of the love, predilection, assistance, and the care with which she carried me to this day. Today, I am more than ever convinced that it was in total obedience to Mary, my mother, who carried me to the safety of the shore of the turbulent sea in which I was almost getting drowned. No number of words can convince one of the loving care that Mary extends to her children. The personal experiences of Mary's intervention that I have had in my 68 years of life forces me to say with much conviction today that our Blessed Mother indeed is a loving and caring mother, really to be experienced by all. God bless you.